Assalamualaikum. A very good morning to my dear students and welcome back to your physics class, and this is your physics teacher again from United Public School. So students, our today's topic is about recycle. It is a topic under four principles, that is the reduce, the reuse, recycle and recover. So in our last session we have already completed about reduce and reuse. Now our topic is recycle. So before going to recycle, I want to give you an information about those four things. That is over here, as we all know, the name indicating the reduce, reuse, recycle and recover, the name indicating the meaning of that, but still the symbols are also having those names, so that symbol also indicating the meaning of that. As you can see, reduce in the sense we have to reduce the usage of plastic, जितना हो सके प्लास्टिक का इस्तेमाल करना हमें कम करना चाहिए. So yes, these arrows are indicating that meaning of the reduce. Next we have reuse, in the sense if we are using some article, we should, if we can reuse that, then of course we should be reuse that. For example, if we are using polythene bag, that polythene bag can also reuse again and again. जब तक कि वो polythene bag फट ना जाए तब तक हम reuse कर सकते. Then of course we should use that articles again and again. By that we can reduce the usage of plastic in daily life, right? This is the symbols indicating that meaning. Next, recycle. As you can see, recycle in the sense if we are using some article and if that article is now waste, then we should do, we should mold that plastic article into another new form. We should recycle that plastic. Instead of throwing that plastic in garbages, we should recycle by sending them to the plastic recycle industries and all. Okay, we should recycle, the symbols indicating the recycling. Okay, next, recover, in the sense this is the symbol of recovering, which means the article which we are using, we should recover that article. If we can, we should definitely we should recover that. मतलब जो आर्टिकल, प्लास्टिक आर्टिकल हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं उसको हम लोग उसके अंदर कुछ सुधार लाके इस्तेमाल कर सकते, तो बेशक हमें वैसा करना चाहिए, उसमें सुधार लाके वही प्लास्टिक आर्टिकल वी शुड रिकवर दैट एंड वी शुड यूज दैट. ओके, सो दिस इज द सिंबल्स ऑफ दोज फोर थिंग्स. सो बैक टू योर टुडेज एक्चुअल सेशन इज अबाउट रिसाइकिल. ठीक है, तो generally what your mother do in your home, if they get more and more of plastics in our house, she will collect that all plastic article in one bag. If you observe, see for example, if you used your shampoo bottle, the shampoo is completely ख़त्म हो गया उसमें, तो आपके मदर क्या करते हैं, इन हाउस she will collect that bottles of plastics and she will be stored in one bag. And what she do with that, she will sell that plastic articles to the local vendor. Okay, एक प्लास्टिक खरीदने वाले आते, उन लोग को आपकी मम्मी वो प्लास्टिक बेच देते. ठीक है, तो व्हाट दे लोकल वेंडर डू विद दैट प्लास्टिक, वो लोग क्या करते हैं वो प्लास्टिक से, वो लोकल वेंडर जो रहते हैं घर घर से, फ्रॉम द हाउस होल्ड दे विल कलेक्ट द प्लास्टिक्स एंड दे विल सेंड टू द रिसाइकलिंग फॉर्म्स, इंडस्ट्रीज एंड ऑल. Why? To recycle that waste plastic. Okay, to recycle that waste plastic into new form by treating that old plastic with a definite treatment. Okay, by treating that old plastic, they will create a new plastic. Okay, to do this recycling process, they will send those waste plastic to the recycling industries. And here one question is arising, are all the plastics are recyclable? मतलब all plastics can be recycled? Let's see, there are 60,000 types of plastics available in this world. So out of 60,000 plastics, in our daily life we only use 6 plastics in our regularly we'll use in our daily life. Out of 60,000 we will use only 6 plastics. And we have already seen that 6 plastics have given a definite or a particular code in our last session, that is the code helps in recycling. Remember, here these are the 6 codes. Okay, 6 plastics, these are actually 6 plastics which we use in our daily life regularly, and they have given a particular code. This code will help in recycling those plastics. As you all know, PET, which is a code 1. Okay, as you can see, PET is code 1, and HDPE is code 2. Okay, HDPE is code 2. So what they do? So actually plastic containing code 1 and code 2, they can be recycled again and again. Okay, as our question was arrived कि सारे plastic can be recycled, so we are giving that answer that the plastic containing code 1 and code 2 can be recycled, and the plastic containing code 3 and 4 code 4 will not recycle. Okay, so basing upon these codes, the plastic will be recycled. And you know what, the plastic containing code 3 is used in making, actually they used in making pipes. Okay, and the plastic 4 code plastic containing this code 4 they will used in carrying bags and all bags. Okay, and the plastic containing this code 6, what they helps in, they helps in making coffee cups and egg boxes in the sense, in the box in which the eggs can be stored. Okay, egg boxes and packages of peanut butter. Okay, and many and all like food part packaging, in all that this plastic 6 can be reused, and these can be recycled. Okay students, this can be recycled. So this is the quite information about those things, which means all the plastic can't be recycled. Some of the plastic can be recycled, some not. Some can be recycled, some not. Okay, so next under recycling we have recycling codes. As we have already seen about that, we will discuss that in detail, some of the detail. Okay, so in 1998, the SPI, what is the SPI? Society of Plastic Industries, they have identified some problems regarding the plastics, and they have assisted, they have told that recycling program should be started. Okay, so in 1988 they have started, they have identified the harmness of plastic, and they have assisted that recycling process should be started, and the waste plastic should be collected from households, and we have to recycle those waste plastic into new form. In 1988 they have started this program. And we have know that to identify the plastic, we should look the recycling icon. These all are the recycling icons. So to identify plastic, we should see that recycling icon, and we have to chase that arrow. We have to follow those arrows. Inside the arrow, if there will be a number that indicate, that identify the polymer. As we all know, the number indicate the helps in identifying the polymer, the plastics. The inside the arrow, this is the arrows. Okay, inside that the number indicate which is the plastic. Okay, the plastic is which is the plastic is that, and that also indicate the polymer also, the plastic polymer. And you know what, if the arrows inside, if there is no number, then what is that means? See here, like this, the arrows or there inside there is no number, then what is that means? That is that this symbol indicates universal recycling symbol, which means that can be recycled universally, continuously. Okay, so it's called as universal cycling symbol, and it is indicating generic recyclable materials. Okay, and what is the rule of codes of this recycling process means? I mean, what is this codes, and these codes, the recycling codes helps in recycling process? How they helps in recycling process? What they play in major role in the recycling process? Let's see. As we all know, different plastics are there. So each plastic will manufacture, they prepared with different process. So during recycling process, if the same number of codes will be present in one lot, then the recycling will be goes very good. But if different type of recycle code will present in one lot, then it will spoil that complete recycle process. How? For example, this PET containing code 1, this plastic will, if we add this plastic to the another plastic container, if we add this plastic to the another plastic container, then the process of recycling of those things will be get spoiled, which means these plastics should be present, the code 1 plastic should present in one container, and we should recycle all the all the plastic containing code 1 in one container and all the plastic code in 2 of in another container, or should be recycled separately. If we added all those in one, then they will get spoiled and the recycling process will be spoiled up. Okay, so the code this helps in like this, they helps in recycling process. So these codes are very they play very major role in recycling process. Next, uncoded plastic, in the sense all the here question is arising that all plastics have their codes on them. No, plastic like traps, toys, computer keyboards and many others, they do not possess, they do not fit for the coding. If they do not fit for coding, that means they are not for recycling. No, if they don't contain codes on them, then also they are recyclable. Okay, they have adopted for recycle only. Okay, which we have completed under the coding, and the uncoding we have completed. Let's start with the recover, which is the last topic under fourth principle. Okay, recover. So in 2003, the Supreme Court, they give an order or judgment. What is that judgment? They gave orders on the solid waste management. Okay, and they have told to implement on those decisions in all the cities of India. What is that? The four principles only. And the solid garbages in municipality, they have identified that lots and lots of place is occupied the what plastics. Okay, very lots of place was occupied by the plastics. So in order to reduce that, they told to follow the four principles as well as to recover those plastics. In the sense, the principle of recovering plastics plays major role in solid waste management. Okay, which means the plastics which we use in our daily life, in that we have to recover that, उसी में सुधार लाके उसी को इस्तेमाल करना. And that solid waste, how we should recover that? Like the solid waste should be converted into like sources of such as electricity, the compost, the fuel through thermal and biological means. Like this we can convert into recover. Okay, सुधार कैसे ला सकते, वो सॉलिड मटेरियल्स प्लास्टिक्स में सुधार कैसे ला सकते बोले तो लाइक उसको कन्वर्ट करना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी में एंड कंपोस्ट में, और फ्यूल लाइक थर्मल एंड बायोलॉजिकल मीन्स. By giving such efforts, we can recover those old plastics. Okay, so by this we have completed recycle and recover. So what is our duty to do to contribute in this world? We should follow all these four prevention to reduce these causes of plastic pollution. As we all know, our world is very beautiful. We have to maintain our world. Okay, students, this is our responsibility towards our world. And a big congratulations, because by this we have completed our chapter. Okay, inshallah in our next class we will start our new chapter. Okay, now students, your today's homework is this third question. Answer this third question. What would be the consequences if plastic was not properly disposed? Okay, write this question and one question and answer in your notebook and submit in your groups. Okay, thank you students, have a nice day.